Good morning, guys. Today it is Sunday morning, and I will just be doing a quick ride to Pampanga, get some food, drive around, get some kilometers on my 4-month-old 450NK. So, let's get going. So, those who don't know me yet, Aeromoto is a name I made up because I am also a pilot. I did start my TikTok with pilot content, and have always dreamt of having a motorcycle. Finally got my hands on my first motorcycle and decided, why not do both? I mean, they're both pretty nice ways to kill time. Okay, one is my profession, one is my hobby, and in the same way, my profession also feels like a hobby. That's why I enjoy doing those kinds of aerial vlogs. And as an instructor for flying, I also do enjoy making educational content for aspiring pilots and existing student pilots. But for now, let's ride. We're going to Pampanga today. Gonna go get some breakfast. It's Sunday morning and there's nothing to do at home, so let's take my bike out. Only 1,400 kilometers over 4 months, pretty low. Okay, I don't get to ride that much because of my work. Let's play a game of will the RFID read my RFID? Oh, it does. Awesome. Alright, entering NLEX. Let's go, Pampanga. The food capital of the Philippines. Oh, there goes false neutral. Food capital of the Philippines. Really good food there. I love that I work pretty close to Pampanga. I love it there. I would love to have a house in Clark. What a beautiful place to be in. Beautiful day out. Look at those blue skies over here. You can see all the blue skies around me. And it doesn't seem like it's gonna rain today. Well, the dry season is said to have started. I mean, dry season doesn't mean it won't rain, but what a great time to ride. It's not that hot. Right now, my bike is indicating 34 degrees outside air temperature, which is still pretty hot in my standards. But during the summer, that thing hits 40. That's not fun for anyone. So what I love about riding solo, right, compared to riding groups, is you just feel so relaxed. When you're riding in a group, you just have this animalistic instinct to be as fast or faster than everyone else in your group. Look at my speed. Oh, those guys are speeding. So let's do about 100 today. It's pretty a chill ride, going to Pampanga. There's no need to be speeding. I'm not in a rush to do anything. I'm just looking to get some food and just enjoy the ride, you know? It's a very relaxed riding state, right? If you ride solo, you just want to enjoy the environment. You want to take care of your bike. You don't want to push it past its limits. You have nothing to prove to anyone except yourself. And that's what I really appreciate about solo riding. So it's nice that I get the time to do this. Okay, I don't really have to go to oh, there's a stop, and I missed it. I could have made that turn, but I'm not like those people who like to swerve lanes when they miss turns. You know what they say. Bad drivers never miss their turns. Good drivers sometimes miss their turns. Because we don't do illegal turns. We prefer to follow the law and fix it another time instead of endangering other people's lives. So we're gonna miss that turn. Probably wait for the next exit, or if we make it to San Fernando Pampanga first, then I'm probably just gonna hit Nesa Pampanga. I mean, it's right there. It's 9:55. The mall should be opening in 5 minutes. So why did I get a bike? Number one, fuel is crazy expensive. My car, more territory, gets a combined fuel efficiency of about, let's say, 8 kilometers per liter. More or less 11 to 12 liters per 100 kilometers. Okay, you check out my bike. This goes 5.2. That is double fuel efficiency of my territory, right? And that is combined riding. And when I got this bike, it was about 8, probably because they used it for testing. Okay, so if I could have reset this according to the lifetime fuel efficiency indicator, I am getting only about 3 or 4 liters per 100 kilometers on this bike, which is 3 times the fuel consumption in my Ford Territory, which is great, by the way. Love that. So gear reveal, riding with Tai Chi. All my gear is Tai Chi, right? Including jackets, gloves. My pants are Tai Chi too. So these are Tai Chi gloves I got from Japan. This is a Tai Chi flight suit. Sorry, flight jacket that I got from the Moto market. Okay. Yeah, kind of pricey. But I always tell myself, when I buy expensive gear, like of course, you can see the logo up here, but screams expensive. I always tell myself, you know, buying expensive gear is still cheaper than paying for hospital bills. And sometimes, if you get into a bad crash with low quality riding gear or no riding gear at all, you might even have injuries that can't even be repaired with money. So, me being a pilot, right? Any life-threatening injury that could happen to me will cost me my job forever. I'm not taking that risk. Wow, well, mountains out there. I'm not taking that risk. Okay, I will ride my. I will wear gear. I will pay for expensive gear. I will invest. Guys, riding too close. When it comes to road safety, you really gotta keep an eye out for people who seem to drive maniacally, people who can't keep their lane, people who tailgate. All right, people who speed, accelerate, and brake really hard. All you gotta do is keep away from seeing look how harshy that guy switching lanes. You don't want to be near those guys, okay? Motorcycling is dangerous, but there are lots of ways you can fix that by being a safe rider, right? So I hear a lot of people on TikTok saying things like, oh, motorcycling is not about if you crash, it is when you crash, right? I completely disagree. I think that a lot of riders out there will not experience a hard crash, okay? When they ride defensively. I remember watching a video from Fortnite, or I can't remember who the YouTuber was, but they checked the statistics, and a lot of these fatal incidents, accidents, I do, are caused by people without riding gear, involve alcohol, or involve speeding. Okay, so motorcycle riding is fun. Just enjoy it. There's no need to be dangerous. Motorcycling might be dangerous, but the ride will make it. The rider will make it even more dangerous. So let's just play it safe, guys. As you can see, I'm just following more or less the speed limit. I'm staying away from most cars. The number one rule on the highway is to never stay beside a car, right? Okay, so you either want to be behind them or in front of them. Because when you're beside them for too long, they kind of forget that you're there. So, what you want to do is stay behind or stay in front and never ever stay on their blind spots. So that's why you can see I almost never ride in the center when I'm around other cars because I want to be seen on their side view mirrors, right? I don't want to be unseen by them. Your job as a motorcycle, a rider rather, is that you're already more or less invisible to these guys. So do yourself a favor and make yourself more visible. So as a newbie rider, I did attempt to learn to ride a motorcycle by myself. But after I dropped it 4 times, just from very basic maneuvers like slow speed maneuvers and going on a full stop, I decided, you know what, it's time for me to take a riding course. I went to HSDC on the Safety Driving Center, and I gotta say, it is a bit on the pricey side, but it was really damn good, right? So I would definitely come back someday just to hone my skills with the Gymkhana course. I took the intermediate basic, no, sorry, the intermediate small bike riding course, even though I own a big bike right here, because I don't really need to know how to ride a big bike. I need to know techniques. I need to know maneuvering. I need to know the fundamentals of riding. Because whether a small bike or big bike, these are all still motorcycles. And, uh, they all ride the same way. Of course, having a big bike, being heavy, can just give you less room for error. Less room for error, so in case you misuse that front brake, you hit that throttle hard, things like that, you will end up getting yourself into a bad situation. Okay, so that next stop just says Chowking and Jollibee. I'm not really in the mood for that for breakfast, so I will carry on my way to SM Pampanga, and we will just have breakfast there. After all, it is 10 o'clock. It should be open by now. I love seeing riders on Sunday, man. Very polite people. I love this community. Oh, there's Maxis. But I missed my turn again. Oh, man. Oh, say, so they got a bunch of nice options here. I didn't miss it. That sign back there was really misleading. I should have stopped. But it's fine. You know what? Whenever next stop comes up, I'm just gonna stop there. I don't care what the signs say. If it says it's just Burger King, I'm still gonna stop. I have been lied one too many times today, for a grand total of one. God, the sky's so beautiful today, man. Okay, now we're here in San Fernando, Pampanga. And the SM Pampanga's right there. I missed all my stops, couldn't get some breakfast, so I'm just gonna go get breakfast in SM Pampanga. Hopefully my bike will be fine parking there. It should be. Hopefully. Nice car. SM City Pampanga, the longest SM in the country. It takes about 5 business days or 3 days, 2 nights just to get from one end to the other. Okay. Not a fan of the design. I wish they made it taller so it's easier to navigate, but not really my choice to make. Oh! They have a big bike. No, it's not big bikes. They have a Honda motorcycle test ride over here. Sheesh. I'd like to drive by that. Let's drive through that. Because why not, right? Look, it's a bike test ride. Oh, just scooters and small bikes. Oh well, whatever. No matter. Don't need those. I swear, some people don't deserve their licenses. No, not some. I think a lot of them don't, to be honest. In this country, I bet you 80% of people here would fail the driver's test.
We are here. Let's start breakfast.